The longer days and warmer weather, for the northern hemisphere anyway, can only mean one thing: it's bikepacking season. But what are the best bikes for heading out on your multi-day adventure? Well, fear not, we've handpicked 5 of the best bikes for bikepacking in 2022, and a sneaky 6th option too, so stick around for that. But before we get stuck into bosses and dynamo hubs, do not forget to like, subscribe and click that little bell icon so you get notified every time we upload a new video. We're starting with an established name in the gravel bike Hall of Honour, the Trek Checkpoint. For those who have already watched our 3-way gravel bike test, you will already know we loved the Checkpoint SL6 for its versatility, although it is on the racier side of the bikepacking scale. It's built around Trek's iconic ISO speed decoupler frame technology, which does a great job dampening vibrations from the trail, as well as the excellent SRAM Explore Access Groupset. Trek have made thoughtful choices for the bikepacker, such as the T47 bottom bracket for easy maintenance, because, let's face it, it's going to have to put up with more than its fair share of adventurous rides. The Checkpoint comes with extensive frame mounts for anything you could wish for: mudguards, bento boxes, pannier racks and extra water bottles, as well as Trek's own range of smart-looking bike bags that have handily been built around the frame. To complete its versatility, it has space for both 650B wheels with 2.1-inch tyres and 700C wheels with 45mm tyres. It's not a bike for gnarly trails, but for long days on fire roads. It's a fun, pliant and interesting ride, and if you want to know more about the Checkpoint, then click on our link in the video description. You may have spotted this bike a few times in our videos. It's not hard to see with this incredible paint job. It's safe to say that Jack and Robin have both put a few miles on the Genesis Fugio 30. It's come with us on gravel races like the Dirty Reaver and Grinduro, and even on overnight bikepacking adventures. If you want to watch any of these videos, then there will be links in the description below for our Gravel Diaries series. The Fugio is Genesis all-out gravel bike and is based around their brilliant Shimano GRX Groupset. It has a Reynolds 725 tube set, which is matched with a full carbon fork. This brings weight down and contributes to the zingy and sprightly ride feel associated with high-end steel bikes. Along with all the bosses you might expect from a bikepacking specific bike, the Fugio comes with flared handlebars and a dropper post, putting it firmly into the shred wagon category of gravel bike. Most importantly though, it has the coolest paint job in the whole of the cycling world. And in our opinion, that's the most important thing of all. Okay, jokes aside, we love it. But what do you think? Stayer Cycles actually describe their Groadinger UG model as the Ultra Grav kitchen sink of bikes, which sounds pretty much perfect to us. Unlike the others in this list, the Groadinger isn't a regular gravel bike. This is a custom-built gravel bike of dreams. The basis of the bike is a steel T45 frame, which is built in the Stayer workshop in East London. Though the frames come in stock sizes, the custom nature of the build means you can decide everything else: mounts, bottle bosses, gear routing and colour. Steel or carbon fork, 650B or 700C wheels. The choice is yours. Plus, there's a whole range of blingy accessories like Hope headsets, matching colour bolts or dynamo hubs. Let us know what your choices would be in the comments. Stayer Cycles deserves a mention also for hosting the Ultra Distance Scholarship, where 3 recipients receive everything they need to take on an ultra distance bikepacking event, from custom stair bikes to accompanying bags and kit and even training advice. It's great to see a bike brand supporting diversity and accessibility in the cycling world, and we recommend keeping an eye out for their riders at this year's GB Giro. How many mounts would be reasonable on a standard bikepacking bike? 5? 10? Well, this Pine Mountain from Marin thinks that's not enough. This hardtail shredder has no fewer than 20 bosses for attaching bags, bottles and gear. The number of bosses on the down tube is ostensibly for attaching a frame bag, but really the sky's the limit and they could be used for anything you can think of. The Marin Pine Mountain is made for long days out in the wilderness with a triple butted steel frame, a dropper post and the bedroll handlebar that's designed especially for attaching a bar bag. It comes with a RockShox FS35 fork up front, giving 120mm of travel, and rolls on 29er wheels and 2.6-inch V tyres. Surely, this is the bikepacking rig you could throw at anything and survive, making it the perfect bike for those big trips out into the unknown. If the prices of the previous entries made your eyes water, then never fear, because our fifth option is much more on the entry-level side of the spectrum. At just £650, the Voodoo Nakisi is a versatile aluminium gravel bike that won't break the bank. And if you think I've pronounced this wrong, then drop a comment and we'll slip it into our next top 5 mispronunciations. Our expert testers liked it so much, we gave it 4.5 stars out of 5. The Voodoo Nakisi is a well-equipped gravel bike for its modest price tag. It features Shimano's excellent 9-speed Sora gears, 37C WTB Riddler comp tyres that work well on tarmac and trails, a comfortable WTB Volt saddle, and a subtly flared handlebar. It has clearance for even wider tyres and mounts for mudguards and a rear rack, which adds to its all-round work and play credentials. The only downside is the Tektro mechanical disc brakes, but overall, it's a cracking bike if you're not looking to splash too much cash on a single bike for multi-surface use. Maybe you've sat through this and pondered about your already overcrowded bike shed and the fact that there's no way you could fit another bike in there. Fear no more, because in our opinion, you can try bikepacking on any flavour of bike. Our videographer Max has gone retro and is planning to ride the South Downs Way on his 90s rigid Peugeot Hurricane, while our technical editor Tom is, at this very moment, riding the European Divide on his Lauf True Grit gravel race bike. Our videographer Robin has ridden around the Lake District on a fully loaded Trek Fuel full suspension mountain bike, and Felix, our video manager, likes doing quick overnighters on his Cervelo Caledonia 5 all-out aero endurance road bike. And how could we miss out our deputy editor Jack, who has been seen off-roading fully loaded on his beloved tandem Cecil. So, do not let buying a bike stop you. Bikepacking is all about getting out there and having fun, no matter the bike. Just maybe give it a second thought though before you send your beloved carbon road bike hurtling down the rockiest of rocky tracks. So, that's our list. But what do you think? Have we missed out your beloved backcountry steed? Let us know in the comments. And as always, do not forget to like, subscribe, and click that little bell icon so every time we post a new video, you get a notification.